Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Kino Cinema Club podcast. I am your host, Johnny Bosco, joined as always by Dean Chapman, Eli Hargett, and Sydney Meredith. Today we are going to be talking about GoodFellas. What did you all think of it?
No, like I said before, I love this movie.
It was good. It was good stuff.
I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't my favorite movie I've ever seen, but it was okay.
I tend to agree. I think it's a very good movie. This would be the second Martin Scorsese film I've seen, and can't say that I enjoyed it as much as the previous movie, but I was very much a fan of this film.
What was the first movie you watched?
First movie I would be Taxi Driver, and that is one of my all-time favorite films. So starts off with an opening where they're Henry Hill, as well as two other gangsters, are driving around and have a bloodied man out in the woods stab him and shoot him in the trunk.
Yeah, that's pretty mean.
I thought that was
quite an opening.
Certainly a very enticing opening.
Yeah, right up there with Clockwork Orange.
Having no context for that, I was very confused as to why they would just voluntarily put bullets in their car. I was under the assumption.
Well, they didn't really have DNA.
They
They didn't really have DNA tracking back then.
I mean, without DNA, I mean, you're putting bullets in your car. The trunk.
The car has just holes.
Didn't seem to make a lot of sense. They could have very easily dragged him out of the car and then shot him. But
Well, I think it was all for the pizzazz of it all.
They were very rich at the time.
I did look into the true story, and I believe from Henry Hill's perspective, he said that they did not shoot him. They had actually stabbed him when they got out there. Either way, we go to a flashback style where Henry's growing up in New York, seeing all the gangsters and wanting to be like them. He idolizes them for their immunity to petty laws and even more severe laws.
Hey, it's not too unlike the present.
There can certainly be parallels drawn. I mean, organized crime is certainly not what it used to be.
Yeah, but being gangster.
Well, I feel like there's gangs, but there's not a lot of like mob people like that anymore.
From old country.
Yeah, the Italians kind of lost a little
there
grip
still
on
are.
it. Yeah,
There still are, but
yeah.
I mean, well, New York has evolved into a different.
Yeah, the Galfinis and all them. Yeah. Yeah, good people, though.
He got a part-time job working at one of the mafia-owned businesses, and he appreciated this job because they treated him as an adult instead of as a child, and just started letting him in on the ropes of how some scams and hustles were worked out.
Yes.
He starts skipping out on school and working there full-time, getting more and more enticed into the lifestyle. When his father figures out, he beats the fuck out of him, based dead. No, in reality, his father seemed to be abusive, severely.
Yeah,
I didn't really get that entirely. I mean, obviously he was excessive with it, but he was very legitimately trying to get him away from the mafia lifestyle as it was portrayed on film.
Well,
Yeah,
to be honest, he should have told him to do it.
he should have just.
How do you
beat him
figure
hard.
that?
I mean, dude, if you could get into the mafia, dude, it's a lifestyle of rich. You're rich. You have all the power.
And it comes with a certain set of consequences that are outlined as the story unfolds. So he talks to the people he works with, has guy Paulie an enforcer after the mailman.
Yeah. My dad beats me up. I'm gonna beat up the mailman.
Yeah.
I'm never getting beat up again.
They said that if you ever deliver any messages from police or schools to the house, he'll put them in the oven.
And he's
Oh,
not
my.
talking about a brick oven.
He's talking about a hot
Well,
one.
maybe, pizza ovens are pretty hot.
Yeah, there are. Certainly would not be a comfortable experience for this man. I think I would not be delivering such notes to his house if I were him. Seems to work. His work for the gang escalates, ends up getting caught up on selling counterfeit, or well, not counterfeit, but stolen cigarettes. And
Pall Mall.
starts to earn
Pall Mall Reds. A great cigarette.
starts to earn respect from his counterparts on account of not ratting out them and keeping quiet when he went to jail, or went to court,
Yeah.
rather. Not nearly
Yeah.
so much time in jail there.
I was going to say.
To more modern times, still prior to the incident in the open, but Henry is now an adult, and he's meeting a guy named Tommy, and let me tell you, Tommy's a funny guy.
Yeah. Tommy is a funny guy.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty funny. I mean, I wouldn't tell him that.
He was also
Yeah.
low-key evil.
Oh, obviously he was evil. There's nothing funny about him in all reality. I mean, it's kind of a dark comedy, but certainly wouldn't be funny to be in a room with.
What do you mean?
He's a psychopath.
Sitting around, having a good time, drinking, playing cards, and Henry laughingly says, "Tommy, you funny guy, man. Funny how? Funny like a fucking clown? I'm here for your fucking amusement."
It is a really, really good scene. I love that scene.
It really is a
All
good
lead up
scene.
to it and everything.
It's funny, man.
You're just funny. Tommy, I'm
Come on, you know what he meant. No, he can speak for himself. He's a big boy. He knows what the fuck he said. How the
Whoa,
fuck do I know
hold
what you
on.
said? You know what you said.
Big boy.
Big guy.
Those are the words in the movie.
Oh, wow. I was referencing the hit song from Ice Spice.
Yeah.
Big guy.
Oh.
Oh, I fucking know about Ice Spice.
Really? Everyone knows.
He was quoting
Ice
the
Spice.
American philosopher Ice
The fuck
Spice.
does Ice Spice have to do with GoodFellas?
Big guy. Johnny, I'm sorry.
They defuse the situation. Tommy starts laughing along with him. Almost had him. Tells him that he worries that he's going to crack under the pressure when he's approached by a guy that works at the bar, saying that he's short a few thousand on his tab, and at which point Tommy starts like, "What the fuck, you trying to embarrass me in front of my fucking friends? I'm eating here. You think I'm a fucking deadbeat?" Assaults the man and assaults the owner.
Mm-hmm.
Goes back to his table, laughingly. Henry says, "Tommy, you funny." He pulls a gun on him.
Very reasonable response.
Then we have Tommy and Henry burning up a joint that owed them money that they had not paid out. And while in the car getting away, Tommy asks Henry to join him on a double date.
Dude, I would not ask Tommy to go on a double date with me. Oh no, Tommy asked him,
Henry.
didn't it? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, excuse me. I'd be like, nah, Tommy. I guess
thing
you
is,
can't say no to
Didn't
Tommy.
want to go out with an Italian alone. fucking Jew broad discriminating against the fucking Italians. What the fuck's the world coming to?
Well, yeah, you know, a lot of Jews just want to marry Jews. You know, understandable, I guess, for them. You know, Islam's probably the same way.
Christians probably the same way.
Yeah, you know, everyone just, you know.
Let's marry each other.
Tommy and Henry go on a double date with this prejudiced Jew broad.
Just stupid.
I don't think you can say that.
I'm just quoting Tommy.
Fair enough.
Henry's really not interested in his side of the date at all. He's kind of just sitting there and trying to hurry things along. While they were ordering dinner, he was ordering dessert.
Yeah.
End up leaving.
Yes.
They have an agreement to go back out the next week, and Henry blows it off. She then comes looking for Henry. Starts going off on him for blowing her off. He says he didn't
quite the
realize.
verbal accost that he got.
Yeah.
Nobody blows me off.
She did say that.
She was like, "Oh, mamma mia."
She was Jewish. She was not Italian, but fair enough. Oy
You
vey.
can't be though. Oh yeah.
Bonjour.
Anyway, they end up kind of agreeing to go back out. He falls for her. She's starting to kind of fall in love with him.
Money's
She
good.
tells him- She introduces him to her parents, has him claim that he's half Jewish, the better half.
The better half.
Real life, Henry Hill actually converted to Judaism when it came time to marry this woman.
Honorable man.
Way to take one for the team.
She tells him that her neighbor kind of tried to pick her up and she was resistant, so he hit her. So he brutalizes him.
Oh yeah, that scene was pretty sweet. I ain't gonna lie. I like that scene a lot too.
Yeah.
Like we got
A little
brutalized.
over the top, you know. You got to put
I
across.
think most of those scenes are pretty over the top, I'd say.
It's very violent movie, I will say. Yeah.
Look, on the
Well,
DVD, it did have a commentary where Henry Hill, the actual Henry Hill, and the prosecutor did their own commentary track, and I watched that as well as watching the movie. So, in some instances, they honestly toned it down.
Man, I believe it. The mafia people didn't play around back in the day.
Yeah. After they get married, they move in with her mom's parents. Or with his wife's parents, rather. And her mom is pissed off at him because he's out all hours of the night, only shows up here and there.
Yeah. What do you think he's doing?
Wholesome work.
Business. They get a house and she finally starts to settle into the mob wife lifestyle. Very much a foreign thing to her when she first is with all the Italian women.
Hey.
And one night at a bar when a made man is getting back from prison, a guy named Billy Batts, or trying to get Tommy to come over there and say hello to him. Tommy's kind of blowing him off. Then he finally does walk over to him and gives him a hug, says hello, greets each other, and then says, "Alright, man, just don't bust my balls." Tommy, if I was gonna bust your balls, I'd tell you to go home and get your shine box. I don't shine shoes no more. Maybe nobody fucking told you. I don't shine shoes anymore. Come on, man, just calm down. I haven't seen you for a long time. Just busting your balls, man. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry too. Go home and get your fucking shine box.
Man, a very fragile ego.
Set Tommy off. I mean, certainly this is one of the most well-known scenes in the movie. It's one of my favorite. Really, this is a good distillation of the events that are to transpire. Just Tommy's hair trigger temper is, I mean, you see it prior to when you are in the bar, and the scene where he's being told he's a funny guy. This builds on that. He starts blowing up on Billy Bats and is escorted out. I haven't really talked about Robert De Niro's character yet. Jimmy. He is also at the bar. Ends up saying, "We'll get the drinks on the house." Later in the night, once everybody starts to leave and things are settling down, Tommy comes back in and Jimmy grabs him from behind and start in on him, killing him. Tommy's worried about getting blood on the floor. Put him in the trunk of their car and... what'd you all think about this situation? Is this, was there any level that Tommy was justified? He was disrespected?
I mean, in the mob life, yeah. I mean, I would say he's probably justified. I mean, in any other normal scenario, a bit of a crash
Are you out of
out.
your fucking mind? Billy Bats is a made man. You can't kill him.
So basically,
Yeah.
he kind of fucked himself there by doing that. All because of his temper. He got into a pretty bad situation for all of them.
And to be fair, I've seen some people suggest, and due to the way the scene played out, Tommy was pretty disrespectful first. I mean, showing up at a party for his return and doesn't go over to him immediately and say hello. Just trying to blow him off and talk to Henry and stay with Jimmy. I mean...
Yeah. You know what? That's a fair point.
Tommy blows up on him first. Sitting there laughing around, Tommy starts blowing up on him, and it's like... Billy even gets to the point where he apologizes, and then it's like, what the fuck am I even apologizing for? Go home and get your fucking shine box.
Yeah, I mean,
It didn't work out too well for him, though.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't go around shooting made men, but I mean, you know, Tommy's a quick trigger.
They start driving him out to the area. Have to stop by Tommy's mother's house to get a shovel, dig him a hole.
Kind of man doesn't know what a shovel.
While driving out there, they come to the realization from hearing thuds that Billy is not dead. And was just in the trunk, dying overnight.
Well, you know, he hung on.
That's terrible.
Yeah. This is another instance that is true to life. I saw Henry Hill had said that at the time of recording the commentary that he still had nightmares. He's dead now, so Don't think he has those nightmares anymore. Start settling back into their normal life and realize that people are asking a lot of questions about Billy's disappearance. So they decide to move the body while a TikTok meme song plays. Obviously it wasn't at the time, but found that kind of interesting. Back at somebody's basement, they're hanging out and playing cards, and Tommy claims that he had asked for a drink, but a drink was not brought to him. We did not see whether he did or did not. So then he starts shooting at Spider, this young man in the lower rankings in the mob, starts shooting at his feet and shoots him in the foot. And that was fucked up.
That was fucked up.
We get a glimpse into Tommy and Karen's home life. As they get into an argument, she throws his keys outside. He leaves anyway.
Oh, because he's cheating on her.
Dude, he would never. Honorable man. Wait, man. What the fuck's funny?
I mean, you're just a funny guy.
Tommy ends up killing Spider on a future date because he tells him to go fuck himself. That wasn't nice. Spider seemed alright. And then you had fucking
that was
Jimmy
real
over
fucked up.
there
He should've-
egging him on.
Yeah. Well, and they were all disappointed. As soon as he did it, they were like, Tommy, why?
Yeah.
Can't believe you did it again.
Henry wakes up one day to Karen sitting on his stomach with a gun to his head. She's claiming that he's cheating on her. He talks her down and snatches the gun from her and holds it to her head instead. How the fuck do you like it? How does this feel?
Yeah, well, you should never point a gun at somebody unless you're ready to pull the trigger.
No, you should
True.
never point a gun at anyone, period, bro. Especially your wife.
Well, if someone's trying to kill me, I'm gonna pull it out.
She put
Well-
the gun. I mean, what about your husband? She put the gun to his head to begin with. I mean,
Well, F him.
you're both
He's
in the
cheating
wrong.
on her. No, she was
I
in
mean,
the right.
that's
He was
true, but
cheating
you
on
still
her.
can't. You're not in the right to put a gun on somebody, even if they are cheating.
Okay, well, we have different perspective. No, you should never point a gun at anyone, period, bro.
This is a bad lifestyle. He knows what she's into. I mean, and quite frankly, from the audience perspective, we never even saw that he was cheating. Now, at this point,
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember this. Just her yelling at him. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that if he was. In reality, I hear, though it wasn't portrayed in the movie, he struggled with drugs and alcohol his entire life. It only really started towards the end of the film.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What are you mocking me?
Uh-uh.
Okay, good.
Henry and Jimmy are out on Florida when they get arrested for attacking an FBI informant's colleague. Or wife or something.
Mm-hmm.
Not very smart.
So they end up going to prison for a while.
Yeah, but they went to
They
easy
lived pretty
prison,
lavish.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they lived a pretty
They-
lavish lifestyle in prison and nice meals.
Yeah. What the hell? I'd go there for some food. Shit.
Karen continues to smuggle things in for Henry and then starts crashing out on him because she sees that his mistress has also been visiting him. I mean, I know they're in the mob and shit, but how much can they really get away with? That seemed a little excessive for her to be throwing shit and no recourse.
I mean, they were living
assault.
lavish up in there.
After 4 years incarceration, they get out. Henry starts selling coke with a girl that he meets in Pittsburgh. He's playing her along. She is not aware that he is married in New York.
Oh, he's just an a-hole.
This is true. Henry is not a good guy.
I
They
think
hit
it's
it
stand.
big when Jimmy robs a bank. Oh, you think he stand up? Henry Hill?
I'd stand up for him.
Yeah, I'd let him have a seat on me.
Look, and here's the thing about the organized crime of the mafia. It wasn't all bad, though there was a whole hell of a lot of bad, and the bad probably outweighed the good, almost definitely, but there were good sides to it. I mean, the people had a certain amount of respect for one another, but there's a very cutthroat nature to the business. I mean,
Yeah.
you're certainly never gonna get into. It's very seldom you get into a situation where an employee of a company is going to attack a CEO and kill him and hide his body. But that is kind of the
Hey, give
equivalent to
Mangione some more time. He probably would have done it.
Fortunately, he has no more time. Won't be getting any.
Beginning of it. Yeah, he'd stop.
He's done.
Tommy kills a black accomplice for being late and for not hiding his vehicle effectively after the heist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showing once again that Tommy is just a bit of a loose cannon, killing willy-nilly.
Yeah, Tommy, you need to chill.
Yeah, he was really out of control.
Since they got paid, Maury, a shopkeeper that was working with them, not for them, but worked with him, keeps demanding his money from Jimmy, and Jimmy plans to have him whacked. For a minute, they make you think
Yeah, I kinda
they're
feel
not
bad.
going to, and they do end up killing him.
Yeah, that guy, he kept killing everybody. DeVito's character or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy? No, that wasn't Tommy. That was Jimmy.
No, he kind of
Yeah,
started
Jimmy
near the
killed,
end. He was
Maury.
going pretty crazy.
And Tommy, word on the street is Tommy's about to become a made man, but when he goes to become made, he ends up getting whacked for the murder of Billy Bats.
Yeah, he deserved that.
Yeah. Henry starts noticing that he's being followed by a helicopter.
Sounds like
He gets arrested
for his
by
drug
narcotics
operations.
officers. Yeah.
Yeah.
gets arrested by narcotics officers, and Karen flushes away all of the coke, and then bails him out, and they're hysterical because he expects them to be killed by the mob, so they don't inform. And they don't have any money.
Sorry.
Henry goes to Polly and ends up getting $3,200, and then has his back turned on him.
Yeah, $3,200 nothing.
And a bit more in the 80s, but certainly not enough to help him through the ordeal he had found himself in.
Yeah. And
Karen is able to secure Karen's able to get $1,000 from Jimmy, but gets scared when he tries to get her to pick out a dress from a shop in an alleyway.
Yeah. Reasonable.
That was not
Reasonable.
sketchy situation.
Yeah, it's justified.
Henry meets Jimmy out in a public, well-populated area to discuss his case. Jimmy tells him he thinks he's got a good chance of beating it. Whole time, just very tense scene, because Jimmy asks him to go to Florida with somebody else to do some business, and Henry is well aware that that would be the last business trip he would make.
Yeah, suicide.
In real life, Henry had said that he had a bat mitzvah for his nephew he had to go to the day before. Interesting little bit of lore. And Henry ultimately ends up going to work with the police and gets all the people in his direct area arrested. Works with goes into the witness protection program and lives happily ever after, except for all the alcoholism and marriage problems and things of the like that he was left with.
Oh, no, there's light problems.
You know, marrying another woman while he was still married.
Yeah,
Yep.
something like that.
Blowing his cover 4 times to the point, and selling drugs while in witness protection, so they just cut him off.
Yep. I will say the officer he was talking to at the end was the actual officer that had worked in the case. And that was neat.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's cool.
But overall, I thought this was a pretty good movie. At the time, I wrote it in as 6.5, but I think I'm gonna bump it up to 7.5. I'm a fan. Upon my initial viewing, I did notice that I kind of struggled to piece together what would be relevant information and what would not be.
Yeah,
it seemed like things were just kind of
so
happening.
fast. Yeah.
There's a definitive turning point once Billy Batts is killed, where the plot becomes a little bit more focused. Who else wants to give their rating? Dean, your pick. What did you think?
Ooh, man. I've been bouncing around this number, man. Is 9 still considered pure Kino?
It could be.
Well, just so, yeah, fuck it, dude. We're gonna go pure Kino. I'm gonna give it a Big 10. Big 10.
Fair enough.
I feel like the more times you watch it, the better it gets, per se.
Yeah,
There's
I get that
there's
feeling. I did only watch it twice, once with commentary.
There's lots of
Right.
whatchamacallit, great scenes, great actors, great moments. It's just, I love the movie. Obviously, I was gonna be a little biased towards this movie. I've seen this movie several times before I picked it. I knew it was a solid one. So
I give it probably like a 6. Like, it wasn't my favorite movie, but I don't think it was the worst one either. It was kind of just right there in the middle, a little bit above, like a 5, but I don't know if it's something I'd actually watch the whole thing again. But
Certainly a
it
very
was
long
alright.
movie.
Yes, and like Dean said, the beginning kind of moved really fast, and then after that, it just got so slow.
Wouldn't say it was slow. You didn't find this gripping?
No, and I hated the ending. Thought the ending sucked.
What do you mean? That's how the story ends.
Well, I
Dark
hated
song.
how it. I hated how it ended.
Well, would you have him get whacked?
Yeah, I've been way more entertaining.
That's ridiculous.
well,
Yeah.
it's not how the true story went.
I don't care.
Eli, what would you rate it?
I'd probably give it like 8.8. I mean, it's a really good movie. It's just sometimes it's just a little. It gets a little slow, but I mean, as far as a mob movie, I mean, it's definitely a lot more fast paced than most of them. The Godfather
Yeah.
has like the whole series.
Yeah, and
But,
the ending sucked.
But no, I really enjoyed it. I mean, there's plenty of little comedic moments like sprinkled in and all the realism.
Certainly.
And the camera work was good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I said, I've seen at least one other Martin Scorsese movie, and he is certainly a good director.
Yeah, I mean, he's no frickin' Stanley Kubrick, but
Ooh.
Don't
Stanley
say that.
Kubrick is a good director, but we're not talking about Stanley Kubrick.
what about
We are
Stanley
now.
Kubrick?
Am I got any final thoughts for this movie before I announce our next? My
The
next
ending
pick?
sucked.
It wasn't that bad, Sydney.
I think it was
No,
solid.
she
I've
says
solid
that bad.
a lot
That's what
worse.
she believes.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I'm
can
sorry he didn't live the
feel
life he
that way,
wanted.
but I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine I would just voluntarily get myself whacked, but I also can't imagine I'd be involved in a mafia lifestyle to begin with.
Yeah, I couldn't see myself snitching. I'm going out guns blazing. Just kidding.
Eli,
I would
final
never
words, final
harm another
thoughts?
human.
Okay.
What?
Now, any final thoughts, final words? Last things
No,
to
I
say
mean,
about this?
I'm excited.
You're excited. It is an exciting film.
I mean,
All
I
right.
was quite erect during quite a few parts of it.
What?
Interesting strategy to watching films.
Yeah, I'm keeping that one in mind for the next movie.
I was flaccid the whole movie.
Good.
Our next movie is going to be Taxi Driver, my other Martin Scorsese film, because this got me in the mood of
Oh, sweet. Cool.
Ooh, nice.
So,
You know what? I'm gonna say it, guys. I've never seen Taxi Driver.
Neither have I.
I've never seen
excited.
it either.
I have a feeling that some of you are going to hate it, but that is going to be fun to discuss next time.
Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Ooh, me.
All right. I don't know that a lot. Yeah, you. I don't know. There's certainly a lot going on. It's a strange film, and it's one that I do
Well, you
feel
can't talk
benefits
about the
from
movie before you watch
rewatches.
it.
He can't give it.
Yeah.
Tell
I
us
feel like
what it's
movies gotta
about.
have a lot going on because the
About a
you know
taxi
movie's
driver in
like
the
2 hours
80s.
long.
Hey, well, bye everybody. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.